So this is the four horse that are being referenced in Revelation. So this is Revelation chapter 6. And I'll just give you, once again, just a little taste here to show you that all of this stuff is astrological, and there's no way that you're going to understand this unless you bring astrology to it. Before I get going, we're gonna see a pale horse, a white horse, a red horse, and a black horse. White, red, and black are the colors of the alchemical transformation. Syntrinitas is added there. Sometimes it's just the three, sometimes it's four, depending on what alchemist you speak to, that sort of thing. But it's the Negredo, the Albedo, and the Rubedo Syntrinitas. Negredo is the black, Albedo is the white, Rubedo is the red, and then Syntrinitas is the yellow, or the golden, the crown, if you will. Okay. So, and I saw and behold a white horse, and he that sat on him had a bow and a crown was given unto him, and he went forth conquering, and to conquer. Well, what's one of the constellations that is a conquering constellation? Of course, it's Sagittarius. He's the warrior that's, on the horse, and he's got the bow. You can even see that's part of his, the bow, obviously, of Sagittarius. That bow is pointing to the center of the Milky Way galaxy, right? The Milky Way, the river of stars, if you will. Right below Sagittarius, literally right below Sagittarius, is Corona Australis. And that is Corona, which is, of course, crown. So he that sat on him had a bow, and he had a crown. And there went out another horse that was red, Rubedo, and the power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. Okay, so we're going to see the horse is actually Aquelis, which is a horse right there, and he's taking peace from the earth. Well, the reason he's taking peace from the earth is because Capricorn, number one, is the sign in which what? The place where the sun is dying in the zodiacal houses, okay? It's where the sun rises in Aries and goes all the way up in Leo, and then comes and falls in fall and goes all the way down to Capricorn, and that's when the sun is in the darkest time, right? Capricorn, the sign of Capricorn, is ruled by Saturn, which is, of course, Kronos, hell, the devil, if you will, in the houses of the zodiac, if you will. And it is a what? An earth sign. Okay? So there went out another horse, was red. The horse is Aquelis. Was going to take power from the earth, take peace from the earth, because that's what the devil does, takes peace from the earth. And that they should kill one another, and there was given unto him a great sword. Well, right below Aquelis, right there is what? The great sword of the Northern Cross, which is in Genesis and other places as well. It's considered the flaming sword. It's the flaming sword that points the way to eternal life, if you will, the tree of life, okay? And when he had opened the third seal, Revelation 6:5, I heard the third beast say, "Come and see." And I beheld, and lo, a black horse, that's the Negredo, in your alchemical transformation. And he sat on him, had a pair of balances in his hand. Pair of balances is what? Libra, obviously. Libra, okay? And you can even see that Centaurus, which is the horse. Centaurus is the centaur, which is a horse / man. Same thing as essentially Sagittarius, right? So the horse, man, that sort of thing, right? So the black horse is Centaurus, and you can even see he's like reaching over, which is creates part of Lupus, which is like a wolf or whatever. And it's right by Libra. So he's like holding the pair of balances in his hand. This is all, once again, astrological and metaphoric. And then finally 6:8, and I looked, and behold, a pale horse, a white horse, a pale, because white, if you're pale, like, oh, you look white, right? And his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him. Okay, well, so there's the pale horse, which is Pegasus, right? What is right behind him that sat on him and followed him is Capricorn. Capricorn is what? Once again, the constellation or the house that's right, in your ecliptic, in your path of the sun. It's in the darkest time, and that's hell. That's when the sun is in hell in its darkness. And who's there? Saturn, Satan, Kronos, and that's the house that is, the house of Capricorn is Saturn, and it is an earth sign. And they even say this again, and with the beasts of the earth. And his name that sat on him was Death, and hell followed with him, because what is following Pegasus right there? Capricorn, which is what? Saturn, Satan. And power was given unto them over the fourth part of the earth. If you look at this, once again, your planisphere, you've got this going out right here. There's there's a quarter part of it. There's another quarter, there's another quarter, and there's another quarter. right? It's separated into 8. If you look at this quarter part that's hovering over the earth, Pegasus almost reaches out to the quarter part. There's his tail that goes almost all the way up to the left there, and then his feet, which are part of Andromeda, goes almost all the way to the right. And it's almost like unto them over the 4th part of the earth. And that's literally how much Pegasus almost stretches over the planisphere. To kill with a sword, once again, they mention the sword. What's right under Pegasus? Cygnus. And with death and with the beasts of the earth. So now it's stretching, by the way, Pegasus is stretching the quarter part of the earth, the sky, if you will, and it's touching Capricorn, which is an earth sign, and almost touching, going over, if you will, and reaching over to Taurus, which is another earth sign. And what are those? They're beasts. One's a goat and one's an oxen.